In this video, we're going to look at what it's like within a Blackboard Collaborate session and how you can run a class using it. In the previous video, we looked at how you can schedule sessions, some of the settings in terms of attendance and permissions for users, and we also looked at the course room. So we're in a Blackboard course here, and as you know, on the left-hand side, you have the Blackboard Collaborate menu. And if you click on Join Session, you can join the course room or also the scheduled session that we set up earlier. I'm going to click on that one. Now we're in the session, and you can see that there are 3 student accounts here, and it looks very much like a Zoom room or Google Meet. Up on the top right, we have a prompt saying, do you want to start the recording? I'm going to click record, and that means that the session is now being recorded. We'll look in another video at where you can find that. Down on the bottom, you have the usual controls. As you can see at the moment, audio is not being used and video is not being used. I can click video on and it gives you a preview, and then you can click share. The next button along is raise hand. So if a student raises their hand, you can now see that Reem Test Students has raised her hand, so you can click lower. I want you to notice 2 menus that are a little bit hidden. You have one up on the top left, and you have another one down on the top right. If you use these menus, you can get to all the different tools that are necessary. So one on the top left, you open that, you can stop recording, and you can also leave session. The one on the bottom right, when you've opened this pane, you'll notice at the bottom there are these 4 tabs. I'll go through them one by one. The first one is chat. So here you can write something just to the moderators. So this will be if you have multiple people doing, say, a conference session or something like that, or you can do to everybody, and then everybody will see that. The next tab along shows the participants. So you can see here we have 3 participants and 1 moderator. And next to the participants, you see this little level meter that tells you if they're talking at that time or if their microphone is picking up any sound. You can click on the little 3-dot menu here. You can send them a direct chat message. You can make them moderator, presenter, or captioner. You can also remove them from the session if you need to. The next tab along is to share content. So share blank whiteboard, just as you imagine, is a blank whiteboard and there are pen tools. This is particularly useful if you have a touch screen. It works very nicely. You can also share application or screen, which is just normal screen sharing. You can share camera. You can share specific files. I'm going to just show you this one here by adding a PowerPoint presentation. This demo presentation has been uploaded and it is converting. And once it has converted, I will be able to put that onto the whiteboard. Okay, so now it's finished converting and I can click on the 3-dot, and here I can rename or remove. Or if I click on it, I can click share now, and I have 2 slides here. So I click on them and that then goes to the main screen. And of course you have all of the usual pen tools of the whiteboard that you can use to annotate this. So this is one of the advantages. It depends on what you're wanting to do. Sometimes you'll want to use PowerPoint and share your screen, but sometimes by uploading the PowerPoint, it also supports images and PDFs. It enables to use some of the built-in tools and make it a bit more of an integrated experience. I'm going to go back to the share menu now. And the next feature I want to show you is polling. Here you can set up a poll. And a really simple one to do is yes, no. And you can click start, and that comes up on all of the participant screens. And you will see as they respond to this, you will see how they have responded. Oh, now another person has responded yes. And finally, another person has responded no. At the bottom of the screen, you've got this poll button. So that enables you to show and hide it. And you can also press stop when you've finished with that, and that goes away.